Hey everyone, Timon Veller here from forexreviews.info and welcome to this week's edition of the weekly Forex algorithm review. In a few moments, what I'll be doing is highlighting a number of important technical point areas in the market, including opportunity areas, management point areas, and target areas. And I'll also take a look at how price action moved last week on multiple markets. So the first pair I'll this week in the review is USD, and I'm on the daily chart. Now USD declined a little bit further last week, testing the 1875 zone area. This is a potential bullish evidence area on this market, and at the moment I am in a long position on this market. So what I'd like to highlight is a potential target area to the upside, which is the 120.68 zone area for all those people that are holding a buy position on this market, such as myself, and also wanting to highlight the 120.68 zone area as an area to the upside, not only as a potential target area to the upside for all those people holding a buy position from the 118.75 zone area, but also this is an area to the upside where I'm just looking for bearish evidence in this area. And if I see that right bearish evidence in this area, like I go in training, then potentially looking for a move all the way down to the 118.75 zone area to the downside. So overall on USD, holding this market tested the 118.75 zone area last week, and that I'm holding a buy position on this market, looking for a potential move all the way up to the 120.68 zone area, which is a potential target area I'd like to mention on this market this week for all those people holding a buy position on this market, such as myself, and also on the 120.68 zone area as a potential pullback area to the upside, where I'm just looking for bearish evidence in this area and a potential move to the downside from this important zone. Okay, well that's that mark. Okay, next pair of is GBUSD, and I'm on the daily chart. Now my bias on GBUSD is much the same as last week's review, and that is that where price action is testing, which is the 135.82 zone area, that this is an area on this market. This is a great area on this market to look for a potential bullish opportunity in this area and a potential move to the upside. Potentially move all the way up to the 138 zone area. Now the 138 zone area is also another area I'd like to mention on this market as well. And in this case, this is an area to the upside where I'm just looking for bearish evidence in this area. And if I see the right bearish evidence in this area, then potentially looking for a move all the way down to the 135.82 zone area. So overall on GBUSD this week, holding that where price action is testing right now is a great area on this market to look for a potential bullish opportunity in this area and a potential move to the upside from this important zone. Potentially looking for a move all the way up to the 138 zone area. And also on the 138 zone area as an area to the upside, where I'm just looking for bearish evidence and a potential move to the downside from this important area as well. Okay, well that's that mark. Okay, next pair to highlight is New Zealand USD, and I'm on the 4-hour chart. Now on New Zealand USD this week, what I'd like to highlight is where price action recently tested and gave a short-term bounce, which is the 69.44 zone area. This is an area where price action came into recently, and the bulls took control and gave a short-term push to the upside last week. And now it looks like price action may pull back to retest this important area again. What I'd like to highlight is on a retest of this important zone, that this is an area on this market where I'm just looking for bullish evidence in this area. And if I see that right bullish evidence in this area, then potentially looking for a move all the way up to the 70.58 zone area to the upside. Of course, being aware of this previous high and low area looking left as a potential management point area to the upside on this market. Okay, well that's it for that market. Overall holding that on a retest of the 69.44 zone area this week. If the market retests this area, which I'm expecting it will, that this is an area on this market where I'm just looking for bullish evidence and a potential move to the upside from this important area. Okay, well that's that mark. Okay, next pair to highlight is AUD, and I'm on the 4-hour chart. Now AUD last week retested the 75 zone area, which was a potential bullish evidence area. And as you can see, the bulls did try to hold this zone. However, unfortunately, during the week, the bears took control and broke below this area and closed below this area. Now, interestingly, the bears did not maintain their decline. before the bulls took control and pushed back above the 75 zone area and closed back above this area once again. So now the market's done this, what I'd like to highlight is a potential pullback area this week, that if price action tests this area, and that is the 75 zone area, that this is an area on this market where I'm just looking for bullish evidence in this area. And if I see the right bullish evidence in this area, then potentially looking for a move all the way up to this high area looking left as a potential management point area to the upside, or potentially looking for a move all the way up to the 76 zone area to the upside. So overall on AUD/USD, holding the 75 zone area as a potential pullback area on this market, that if price action pulls back and retests this area this week, that this is an area where I'm just looking for a potential bullish opportunity in this area and a potential move the upside from this important zone. Potentially looking for a move all the way up to the 76 zone area to the upside. Okay, well that's that market. Okay, next pair I'd like to highlight is US Jappy, and I'm on the daily chart. Now on US Jappy this week, I'm just waiting, and on this market I have my alarm set at the 108.32 zone area. This is the same zone that I highlighted in the previous review of this market. At the moment, this market is in an uptrend, people. And so my preference on this market at the moment is just looking for a potential pullback area. So wanting to remind you all of that zone, that if price action tests this area this week or in the near future, that this is an area on this market where we're just looking for bullish evidence in this area. And if it's the right bullish evidence in this area, so it's an if-then process. If the market tests this area this week or in the near future, and the right sort of bullish evidence presents itself in this important area, then potentially looking for a move all the way up to the 110.25 zone area. Of course, being aware of this previous high area looking left as a potential management point area to the upside, or potentially looking for a move all the way up to the 112.11 zone area to the upside in the trend. So overall on US Jappy, on the 108.32 zone area as a potential pullback area on this market, where I'm just looking for bullish evidence and a potential move the upside from this important area. Okay, well that's that market. Okay, next pair I'd like to highlight is GP Swiss, and I'm on the daily chart. Now, GP Swiss is a market that I highlighted last week in the review, so I just want to keep my review of this market short. Not anything changed on this market. Wanting to highlight that the 134.56 zone area is a potential pullback area on this market, and if we look left, you can see it's an area that acted as really strong resistance in the past, looking left back here. And this is an area that if price action tests this area this week, so if price action declines that a little bit further and tests this area, that this is an area on this market. I'm just looking for bullish evidence in this area. And if I see that right bullish evidence in this area, like we have in training, then potentially looking for a move all the way up to this high and low area, looking left as a potential management point area to the upside, or potentially looking for a move all the way up to this high area, looking left as a potential target area to the upside. Okay, well that's that market. Okay, next pair I'd like to highlight is Euro AD, and I'm on the daily chart. Now my bias on Euro AD is similar to GP Swiss, and I did highlight this market last week, so I'll keep the review of this one short as well. And that is holding a potential pullback area. And in the case of Euro AD, holding the 157.24 zone area, which is an area that acted as strong support, looking left back here, and resistance back here in the past. And if price action tests this area this week or in the near future, that this is an area on this market where I'm just looking for bullish evidence in this area. And if I see a right bullish evidence in this area, then potentially looking for a move all the way up to this low area, looking left as a potential management point area to the upside, or potentially looking for a move all the way up, all the way back up to the 161 zone area to the upside. Okay, well that's that market. Okay, next pair I'd like to highlight is New Zealand Jappy, and I'm on the daily chart. Now in New Zealand Jappy this week, what I'd like to highlight is where price action is testing right now, which is the 76.17 zone area. This is an area on this market that acted as really strong support, looking left back here, and back here in the recent past. And if I zoom out a little bit further, you can see it act as really strong support, looking left back here as well. So quite a significant area on this market. This is an area on this market this week where I'm just looking for a potential bullish opportunity in this area and a potential move to the upside. Potentially looking for a move all the way up to the 77.63 zone area to the upside. So overall on New Zealand Jappy, holding that where price action is testing right now, that this is an area on this market where I'm just looking for a potential bullish opportunity in this area and a potential move to the upside from this important zone. Okay, well that's it for that market, and that's it for me for this review. Thanks for watching. If you appreciate this video today, please don't forget to click that like button to show support. Every like, comment, and share is appreciated. Also, if you haven't checked out the Forex training at the site, such as the Engulfing Trader, the 5-day training series, or the Candlestick training series just yet, where you can find out all about this Forex training by clicking the links below this video. Okay, well I hope you all have a great trading week and happy trading.